Sorry, I was on mute for a second. Today we're talking about Goosebumps TV show. So, first video for November. Well, technically not. First full-length video. I've done a few shorts. So, hello. Just want to say hi. And we're going to kick off November with our first video, and finally going to be doing our updates for the Goosebumps TV show. Disney Plus series coming up sometime soon. Eventually, probably next October, next Halloween time. Figure around that time. Maybe next summer. Depends on how quickly they can get this thing put together. Not that I want it to be put together quickly. No, I want it to take their time. Make this good. Which I think they have so far. So yeah. Today I'm finally gonna do like the cast updates, the filming stuff. And yeah. So let's get started. So, first of all, we have filming location and filming dates. So I think it's filming in Vancouver or something, somewhere like there. And the time it's going to be filming, it's literally filming. Like they just started filming recently, October 18th, and will end on March 31st next year. So yeah. So they have about 5-6 months to film. They have about half a year, so yeah. So you can clearly tell that this is going to be quite a long one. Or at least somewhat long. Since this is like a 10-episode series. And I'm assuming like each episode is going to be like 44 minutes, which I'd love to see. That's a lot of Goosebumps content. That's almost like half the entire original show. Well, no, not really, but also at the same time, kind of. I don't know. Similar times, like the original Goosebumps show is like almost 24 hours. So this is going to be around like 8 hours. Okay, no, not even close. But somewhere along 10 hours, if you count like ads. So, what exactly else is happening here? Well, first of all, it's great to know what they're filming, but what exactly are they filming? Well, first of all, who's doing what? Well, executive producers, from what I've heard, are Nick Stroller. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they were. I'm not very familiar with directors. I don't usually pay attention to the cast and stuff, but I thought y'all do because I don't really care who's casted. I just care about the quality of the content. So I barely know any casting members. I don't know many celebrity cast members. My apologies. Anyways, honestly, I think celebrity cast members kind of suck, so I'm happy we got something good here. Like, it isn't like Chris Pratt or Jack Black. I mean, Jack Black was cool, though. I really liked him this time. Or, Millie Bobby Brown, No Snap, stuff like that. I'm just naming off Stranger Things. So just people who are famous, but, okay, those guys aren't bad. I'm saying, like, less experienced actors, but who have also a lot of talent and want to get in there. Since I don't think these guys have been in too many things. I know one of them has. We'll get to him in a minute. So, yeah, the other director is Rob Letterman. Or, not director. Executive producer, whatever. I don't know if he's a director. I'm not really sure. I didn't get too much info from what I read. So, yeah, Rob Letterman is returning. And I know he directed the first Goosebumps movie, so that's great. Fantastic. So, anyways, it's great to have someone from the first movie. Now for the cast, like, the casting members that we have up to date. So let's get started. Rachel Harris. Isa Bryans. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zach Morris. Justin Long. Imagine your last name's Justin. Miles McKenna. Anna Yellow. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm not very good with names. So those are our casts, and I'll go through each of them. So, let's start off with who I think is going to be the main character. Anna Anayopig or something. I do not know how to pronounce that, but whatever. Anayopig, I'm just going to say who plays Isabella, is smart and naturally shy with an overwhelming sense of responsibility. That sounds like great material for a main character. But it also could be like the second main character, or like, honestly, we already know they're gonna be a main character, but are they gonna be the main one? I'm still wondering here, like, who's gonna be the main character? Or is this gonna be like Stranger Things, where there's really no main character? It kind of varies between seasons. Like season 1, it was Mike. Season 2, Mike again, somewhat. A little less this time. It was more focused on Will. Will is sort of the main character prominently for that one, in my opinion. Season 3, we got kind of like Hopper being the main character, and season 4 was Max. And then, you know, it's kind of like that, where you're like, oh, these characters get the bigger roles throughout the seasons. So I don't know who really going to be the main character here. We have no confirmation yet from what I've seen. Anyway, so yeah, their character sounds kind of interesting. It's kind of, you know, great material for a main character. So anyways, Miles McKenna, our next actor, will play Jeff, the rebellious skateboarder who is grappling with the untimely death of his daredevil father. So yeah, now they're going to be dealing with more serious topics in this Goosebumps TV show. So that's something I was hoping for, somewhat. Like, okay, we're going to go down in the depths of hell or something. You know, they're actually going to try and make this more... less like, oh, little kids can watch this. There isn't anything bad. Like, the Goosebumps 2, there's no big things, but in there were never mentioned. But, like, Goosebumps 2, you can clearly... Well, first Goosebumps movie, they did, like, slightly made... relations to that Zach's father left, or maybe he died from an illness or car wreck or something. He's just gone. I think this one's too. There was no dad, but they did mention it, so it's great to going back to that. I like how they. I like that. I like giving the characters more depth and just. Wait, where's the dad? Oh, we're just gonna ignore that. Or where's the mama? Or hey. What the fuck? Type of shit, you know? Anyway, so yeah, and also their Daredevil father. I'm assuming he might have been a biker or something, or someone else. I'm not really sure. But this character is definitely pretty interesting. I'm really liking this one. So, moving on. Isa Browns, I don't know how to pronounce the names here, plays Jane, who typically has her head in a book, causing her classmates to think she is a snob, but she is laser focused on her writing and creating a life that is interesting enough for a memoir. So she's basically a girl, let's just say he's a nerd. Yeah, somewhat. Okay, not exactly. Hold on, I'm trying to... So she's a bookworm. There we go. This girl's kind of like our bookworm of the group. She's gonna be like the friends of the main character, or she is the main character. And she reminds me of Sarah a bit, trying to become famous. Or... No, she's trying to get a memoir. It's just similar to a book. So, something like that. What Sarah was sort of trying to do in Goosebumps 2, which I'm fine with. Not that I didn't like Sarah. I think her character was the best out of all of them for the humans. Not counting the monsters. Slappy. Walter. I don't know. Slappy's beautiful in that movie. So yeah, that sounds okay. She's probably just gonna be there. We'll see how she turns out. Anyways, I think this is gonna be the last of our kids. Yes, this is the last of the kid characters by the looks of it. Zach Morris will be Isaiah. Okay, or Isaiah. I'm gonna say Isaiah, a popular football player whose financial struggles at home, and has him and his whose financial struggles at home has him and his family banking on his athleticism. I don't know how to pronounce that. Athleticism or whatever, because he's athleticism. Whatever. To secure him a full ride to college. So basically, this dude wants to be an NBA football player. Major League Football. MLF. Yeah, MILF. Major Insecure League Football. MILF. There we go. So yeah, this guy wants to be a famous football player. He's passionate about sports, by the looks of it, specifically football. He seems to be very athletic. Well, no shit, they made that clear. And he's probably going to be kind of the bully. I'm going to say the bully, because this sounds like a typical bully thing. Like, they have financial struggles at home, or something's going on bad that isn't working out for him at home. Maybe there's going to be some child abuse topics. I don't know. We'll see. Not from this guy, at least. That's not what it sounds like. But damn. That is fairly interesting. And I'm assuming Fatty's probably gonna be the bully of the group. Then we have the bookworm. Well, there's 5 high schoolers, so there's one to be announced from what I've seen here. Unless the teacher's the next one. I hope. That would be rad. Teacher in a group mate? That's some nice mixery. Whatever. So, yeah, so he's the bully. We got our bookworm. We got our team leader. And then we got our daredevil skateboard, fearless man. So, yeah, that's a very interesting group. I think there's 5, so maybe this one will be it. Justin Long plays Nathan Bratt, who is the new school teacher, develops a terrifying connection to a decades-old supernatural murder. I have not talked about this one yet, and this is the one I've been super excited to talk about, because there will be a whole other video about it coming up, because of one thing: decades-old supernatural murder. Vecna? Okay. So there's a murder, and it clearly involves the Goosebumps villains. And clearly involves Goosebumps. Stein, your creations killed someone, apparently, by the look of them. Sorry, guys. Did not happen. I happened. I'm a mistake. Just like that. Yeah, I know I'm hilarious. So, anyways. That didn't happen, I swear. Let's continue like that didn't happen. Justin Long plays Nathan, who, has a terrifying connection to decades-old murder. So we're kind of talking about that a little bit more in a later video. The fact that, supernatural murder, this is going into darkness. Fartness. Anyways, let's move on to our next character. I really like this one too. Rachel Harris will star as Nora. The character is described as Jeff's mother and an unassuming waitress at a local cafe that dabbles in sorcery. So I'm going to say this is like our witchy mom of the group. Just like my mom. And obviously this is Jeff's mom, the daredevil skateboarder, who's actually... I wonder if the mom's trying to... I wonder if she's going to contact the father if she's into sorcery and Ouija board shit. We'll see. That's just a theory. A film theory. Anyways, Film Theory should cover Goosebumps when it comes out, that would be rad. So there you have it, right? That is the entire Goosebumps thing I wanted to talk about. That's about everything. I think that Rachel Harris is going to play a cool character. So far from this casting list, I'm liking it. It ain't too, celebrity-like, and they're actually bringing some people that I'm not really familiar with, so maybe I'll be more familiar with them after the show's ended. Tell me your thoughts on the video of comments. There's been a few shorts recently with some. So yeah, leave me some comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.